stars Sandra Oh as Amanda, whose quiet life on an American farm takes a terrifying turn when the remains of her estranged mother arrive from Korea. This is directed by Iris Shim in her feature debut, and it hit theaters in March, where it came and went pretty quickly, being released the same weekend as X, before getting a VOD release in April. Though this has piqued a few people's interest, given it's an original mainstream horror movie, something audiences tend to proclaim we don't get enough of. And if there's someone who can make for a compelling lead within the genre, it's Sandra Oh, who we rarely, if ever, get to see as the lead in a feature film. But all I can say is, I would love to see more of her in the lead moving forward, especially in horror, as she could bring a lot to the genre. I'd say most of this film rests heavily on her shoulders, as she has to come to terms with her past after receiving a visit from her uncle, who gives her the remains of her mother, who she called Umma, which is the translation for mother in Korean. We find out she went through abuse as a child, and it played into this bad reaction she has around electricity now. And while all this is going on, she also struggles with the possibility of experiencing a similar relationship with her daughter Christy, played by Fievel Stewart, who wants to leave home and go away to college. And of course, all of these struggles come to a head when the spirit appears and Amanda starts behaving like her mother once did. Now, as I said, Sandra Oh is solid here, as is Fievel Stewart, and the two have solid chemistry as mother and daughter. If you're a fan of Oh in particular, there's a chance you probably will enjoy this. I also appreciate the film's touching upon themes like finding forgiveness and coming to terms with your past, especially in the wake of something traumatic, because some of the best horror typically involves finding these genre manifestations of relatable topics. However, Umma ultimately didn't work for me because of the way all these themes and storylines felt mostly sidestepped in service of generic sequences of either jump scares or characters experiencing spooky visions that come and go so quickly. The themes mostly felt secondary to these moments, which we get at such a frequent rate. And it's a shame because when we do actually explore some of the family drama, it was interesting. But what didn't help either is the rather short runtime of 90 minutes. I appreciate trying to have a tight pacing, but for a film that was looking to explore complex topics and weighty themes while also containing supernatural horror elements, it just didn't feel like there was enough time to explore everything it wanted to discuss. And what we instead get are choppy, disjointed scenes where we'll get a jump scare followed by some supernatural vision and then just a passing line regarding anything character development related before moving on. This needed more time to breathe in order for us to feel the full emotional weight of what Amanda or Chrissy was experiencing, and because we didn't, it was difficult to be completely invested. So it makes Umma a frustrating experience, as it does offer some interesting ideas, and when it expands on its characters, it can be quite compelling. However, its themes and story often felt pushed to the side in service of generic moments of supernatural visions and jump scares, which often felt like the dominating force and made this feel by the numbers and nothing to be too emotionally invested in. While Sandra Oh and Fievel Stewart are both solid, this ultimately didn't come together in a way that I found to be satisfying. Umma gets a 4 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Umma, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you like this one at all, and do you have a favorite Sandra Oh movie? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.